Hello everyone and welcome to my review of the electronic flight control TARDIS, the 11th Doctor figure, the Amelia Pond figure, and the Amy Pond figure. My name's Steamflight and today we will be talking about them. Well, first off, I got these figures for Christmas, and this isn't all the figures I got. I'll be doing more reviews later. But first off, let's start out with the 11th Doctor. Now, this is a very nice sculpt figure. Head sculpt is wonderful. Profile looks just like Matt Smith. Hair is perfect. I highly doubted they could get his hair very well. I actually thought it would look really bad, but it looks very nice. This is the red bow tie one. This is not the variant jacket. You can swap out the bow ties by clipping them on and off. The sonic screwdriver is very nicely painted in this figure. It fits very nicely into his hand, surprisingly. Unlike so many other figures, it does. Well, as you can see, it's very detailed, just like the show. The little tip looks like it's actually glowing, which is a nice plus. The handle is very detailed, and if you look on the inside, if you can see that, it actually looks like the replica of the sonic screwdriver that you can buy, which I also have, and I'll be doing a review on that rather shortly. And it's very nice. Extended form of the sonic screwdriver, which you can also get the normal sonic screwdriver. Matt Smith, this doctor has pretty okay articulation, not the best in the articulation field. He can turn his head 90 degrees actually. Just getting mixed up with the David Tennant one, but yeah, 90 degrees he can turn his head, only to the left, unfortunately, in my figure, and very slightly to the right. The arms can go up and down, all the way around. His elbow joints are pretty nice. They go up and down. But the only thing I don't like about this figure, which prevents me from rating it a 5-star figure, is this. What is this? I don't even know. How does one do this? One does not simply twist your arm in such a manner. It's very unrealistic, and I really don't like that feature about this figure. But I mean, you can't make everybody happy, but I mean, just give it nice arms. The boots are very nicely detailed. His knee joints. I don't really pose him much with his knees bent, but they're pretty good. He's good for standing. Very nice figure to add to your collection. I highly recommend this figure and give it a 9-star. Now on to the Amelia. This is young Amy from the first episode and a couple of the other ones. As you can see, she's in her red nightgown with her little sweater. Very cute, very nice face mold, very impressive. She looks kind of sleepy, kind of like in the first one. Hair is very nice. What I don't like about it is how there's such a huge separation right here. They could have done better on that. Her little rain boots are very nice. They look rubber, but they're not. They're actually the same PVC as the figures. The dress is rubber though, not fabric. She has okay articulation, not my favorite figure. Her arms go all the way around like the Matt Smith one. Her elbows bend pretty nicely. But yeah, her twisting her arm looks much better than the Matt Smith one, but it still looks pretty derpy. I mean, really, they should just have a ball joint in the shoulder. I rate this a 7 out of 10 stars. or yeah, possibly even a 5 because of the legs. They could have put fabric for the dress and not made it so solid. I really don't like that. I mean, you want to be able to sit little Amy down sometime, and her knees don't even have joints and everything, so that's pretty annoying. So this is a 5 out of 10. Could have done much better with this figure. Now on to Amy. This Amy figure is very nice, very detailed. Her face sculpt looks just like Karen Gillan, which is very nice. Her eyes are nice. It's a very beautiful figure. Again, with the hair separation. Not the biggest fan, but, you know. Her skirt is rubber. She has about the same articulation as Matt Smith and well, not Little Amy, but, yeah. Her legs can't go all the way up like Matt Smith can. See, with the Matt Smith figure, you can go like this. And with the Amy figure, you can't. But you can bend her knees. What I like about it, I love this outfit. It's one of my favorite outfits from the whole season. Her boots are very nice, very nicely detailed. They're actually engraved if you look close. The paint job's pretty nicely done, except there's some of the skin color. I mean, some of the boot kind of got onto the skin color, which is kind of disturbing. Her articulation is nice. Goes up all the way around. And, yeah. I think she's a very nice figure. Very well worth buying. I give her a 8 out of 10. Well, an 8 out of 10. Grammar error. On this figure, it's very nice, but, they could have done better with the bending of the arm again. That's what I don't like about this line of figures, is that derpy bending. And they, like little Amelia, they could have put in the fabric for the skirt, so you can bend her legs better. Now, on to Flight Control TARDIS. This Flight Control TARDIS is very nice. Comes with an off-on switch. And currently I'm out of batteries, so I'm just going to do a review of the looks right now. It's very nice looking. It looks so much like the one in the show. It's a must-have for all fans of the 11th Doctor series. It's beautiful, very nicely scaled with the figures, actually. If you look at it, it's wonderful. And when you open the doors, it's very nice that the doors stay open. It actually looks bigger on the inside, which is really cool. You can put up to 2 figures inside. You can put the Doctor and Amy in there. And you can also shut the door, which is pretty awesome. In other things that I've used, in other, like, let's say, like, because I had this one figure of the Hogwarts Express where it was like Lego, but the Lego guys wouldn't fit in because they were too big, so it was pretty frustrating. But they have the St. John ambulance symbol right here. Very nice little touch. It's kind of lopsided though. The police telephone sign is very nicely done. Wonderful, actually. The door handles aren't like level, which kind of for me kind of like makes me a bit oof, but what are you gonna do? But they have the little lock right here, which is a very, very nice little detail. And if you can remember in the Empty Child episode, the phone rings. And here's the phone from pretty much every single episode well, not every single, but plenty of episodes have had the phone, but it obviously doesn't ring, except for in the Empty Child, which is pretty awesome. 360-degree turning, very nice. And if you look on the bottom, you can put your finger here, hold the top of the TARDIS, and spin it. It's very nice, but I would be very cautious with this as it breaks. Well, it might be able to break. And there is a little light bulb which glows. You can open it up again. Let's take the figures out. But the frustrating part about having figures in here is getting the figures out. So let's put them here. And well, this was my review of the figures for the Doctor, the 11th, little Amelia, and Amy Pond. And also, the Flight Control TARDIS and the Sonic Screwdriver that comes with 11. I hope you enjoyed this review. Stay tuned for reviews such as Tom Baker, David Tennant, and the Dalek from the invasion and victory of the Daleks in season 5. And this is written a really awesome figure, but I'll show you its ups and downs. Thank you for the review. Thank you for watching, and hope you stay tuned. Steam Flight out.